All right, time for some vocabulary recordings. Now, first and foremost, before we dive into this pool, the best way, in my opinion, to improve your vocabulary in general is to read books. Read books that you love, fiction, nonfiction, at your level, and read as much as possible. See the vocabulary words in context. But also to expose yourself to more vocabulary, well, you can do it in isolation as well. But read books first. Then go to these. All right, so NVL stands for National Vocabulary List. This was created so there's about 1,000 words a grade, almost 40 weeks long, and there's 7 words a day for 4 days a week. I started creating these last year about week 15, and I have a couple days for each week. Eventually, hopefully by next year, all 1,000 words will be there. Okay, but this is very brief in general, and again, the goal is just to expose you to more vocabulary words. So for instance, when you see this, you can do NVL a lot of different ways. Now, is there more to it than just a picture, definition, sentence? Of course there is. You could do parts of speech, you could do synonyms, antonyms, you can keep going and going and going, but then next thing you know, these recordings are 25 minutes and not 5 minutes. We want to keep these down anywhere from, I'd say, even 2 to 4 minutes. So if you're a teacher, you can just pop this up, mute it, pause it, and then work with it with your class. If you're at home with your parents or you're studying by yourself or using YouTube, remember, say the words out loud to other people. Get used to pronouncing the words correctly. So for instance, I'll always start off, I'll say the word first, unfair. You check out the picture, definition, not equal, sentence, the referee was unfair during the game by favoring the home team. I'm not going to go in depth explaining these. And of course, not only do you read all of your books as much as possible and study these vocab words and other vocab words, you can just straight up read the dictionary 10-15 minutes. I know that may sound crazy, but one of the highest readers I've ever had the last 2 decades of teaching, she read books a lot, but also she read the dictionary just 10 minutes a night. And it worked. More exposure, better. Notice the pattern for this week. Notice the next word we have, unsure. Starts with UN again, which means not. Unsure, not done with confidence. I was unsure of my answers during the math test. Uneven, not level or smooth. The floor was uneven after the earthquake. Unknown, not known or familiar. Outer space is unknown territory. Unbelievable, not able to be believed. When Adrian kicked the game-winning soccer kick, it was unbelievable. Unless, definition, except if, unless you have a photographic memory, repetition is vital, which we know in math, writing, and almost everything you do in life. Next word, unnecessary, not needed. The sidewalk to continue into the woods next to the highway was unnecessary. That's it. So when you're studying these, look at the spelling, look at the definition, write it out, look at how it was used in the sentence. Remember, this is short, fast. Recording's almost at 5 minutes. That was with a 1 to 2 minute explanation of why we are doing the National Vocabulary List. Again, by the end of the year, well, next year, you will be exposed to over 1,000 words. And if you do this every year, starting in kindergarten, by the time you get to 8th, 9th grade, that's around 10,000 words. Your vocabulary will be massive. Okay? So read them out loud with people, study them, review them as much as possible. Have a good day.